Greetings. Welcome to So Much to Talk About. My pleasure to have starting tailback for the New York Football Giants, world champion football Giants, Brandon Jacobs. Talk about the feeling of being a world champion, being part of it.
Well, people say it's weird to call ourselves world champions when we only play people in the States. But hey, no one else play football, and if it was talent like that to play football somewhere else, they'll be here too. So it feels good to be a part of a team. It feels good to be a part of a team. Number one, and number two, to be a part of a team that's a world champion. It doesn't get any better than that.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. And I wanted to ask you, how in the world were you a fourth-round pick with your blend of speed and your size? You came from a small school in Southern Illinois, but still, scouts had the opportunity to see you, but it worked out best with the Giants, right?
Oh, no question. It worked out exactly how I would have picked it, but I would have picked myself coming in the first round. Of course, your savings is a little bit better, but nothing. I don't really hold that as a grudge. I went what round I was supposed to go in. That's just the way it is. You get drafted where you're supposed to go, and that's what it is. I don't regret it.
It's funny, Ronnie Brown and Cadillac Williams aren't really as productive at this time as you are right now. It's funny, and you were playing behind them in Auburn. Talk about having to move from school to school to try to find your place.
Well, it most definitely told me something about myself, that I was going to play ball and I was going to play somewhere and I was going to make it to where I wanted to be, no matter what I had to go through to get there.
You're a big boxing fan. I saw Kendall Holt. I saw you were elated on that one. I saw you running like you were doing a 40-yard dash. Talk about what your views for the rest of the boxing season coming up, the rest of the year for boxing.
Well, my eyes are on Kendall. He's supposed to be, I think, stepping in the ring November against. Got the guy, I think, from France. I think his name is the mandatory challenger for his belt. But I don't think he got a chance against Champ. I think Champ is wired now. He's zoomed in. He's going forward, and I don't think there's nothing that can take that belt away from him. He's really enjoying being a champion, and he get a lot of perks from being a champion. I do know that, and he ain't trying to give it away.
About how the O-line is just, breaking holes for you, Ahmad, and Derek. And, talk about how great the O-line's been playing over the past couple of years.
Well, our offensive line has been playing great together. They've been playing together for the last 5 years. So they have been, very productive and doing a lot for us. And, there's a good, solid offensive line. It doesn't get any better than that to run a whole league.
One more question. Did LaRon Landry have something to say to you after you laid him out last week?
Well, see, after you get laid out like that, how could you have something to say to anybody, even your own teammates?
On that note, thank you, Brandon, so much. Good to finally have you on, for sure. Definitely.
Thanks for having me.